The unfathomable abyss, the mysterious discoveries of the Mariana Foss. Imagine a world where light never penetrates, where the pressure is so overwhelming that it could tear a submarine to smithereens and where creatures seems straight out of a science fiction movie. Welcome to the Mariana Trench, the deepest and most enigmatic place on our planet. Located in the Pacific Ocean, about 200 kilometers east of the Mariana Islands, this underwater crevice plunges almost 11,000 meters below the surface. It is a place where humanity has barely scratched the surface of the truth. Kingdom of darkness that hides secrets as fascinating as they are frightening. Get ready to dive into a captivating exploration of the mysterious discoveries of this abyss, where each revelation pushes the limits of our imagination. Plunge into the unknown. The call of the deep. The Mariana Trench is not only deep, it is a challenge to our understanding of the world. Discovered in 1875 during the expedition of the HMS Challenger, it immediately captivated scientists. But it was only in 1960 that humanity dared to venture there when the Bath escaped. Trieste, piloted by Jacques Piccard and Don Walsh, reached the bottom of the Challenger Deep, the lowest known point on the planet, at about 10,984 meters. What did they find there? An oppressive silence, total darkness, and clues of life where no one would have thought it could exist. Since then, each expedition to the Mariana Trench has revealed mysteries that defy logic. Why does this place fascinate us so much? Maybe because he represents the ultimate unknown. Less than 5% of the Earth's oceans have been explored, and the Mariana Trench, with its extreme conditions, is one of the last bastions of the unexplored. The pressure there is 1,000 times higher than that of the surface. The temperature is close to freezing, and yet life thrives. Come again? This is where the discoveries start to get strange. From the creatures of another world sudden. In the middle of the darkness, a ghostly glow appears. It is not a hallucination. It is an Atolla jellyfish, a bioluminescent creature that illuminates the abyss like a living lantern. Scientists have discovered life forms in the Mariana Trench that seem to defy the laws of biology. Take the snailfish Leopardi, a gelatinous creature with an almost translucent body, capable of surviving pressures that would crush any other animal. Or the amphipod Hirondalia gigas, a crustacean that thrives on feeding on organic debris that has fallen from the upper waters, nicknamed the scavenger of the abyss. But perhaps the most amazing discovery is that of the Dumbo octopuses Grimpoteuthis, with their fins in the shape of elephant ears. These creatures float gracefully in the dark, like sea specters. In 2016, an expedition of the NOAA National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration filmed a Dumbo octopus at a depth of more than 4,000 meters dancing in a hypnotic ballet. It was not just an observation, it was proof that life, even in the most hostile conditions, can be a beauty séduisante. Then there are the monsters of the abyss. In 2012, a Japanese team captured images of a giant squid Architeuthis, ducks in the area near the pit. More than 10 meters long, with eyes as big as plates. This titan of the depths has fueled the legends of the Kraken for centuries. But that's not all. In 2021, an expedition spotted what some have dubbed the vampire squid Vampiroteuthis infernalis, a half-octopus, half-squid creature that projects a cloud of bioluminescence to disorient its prey. These discoveries remind us that the Mariana Trench is an alien zoo, where each creature seems stranger than the last. Geological riddles. A world in flux. But the Mariana Trench is not only a refuge for bizarre creatures. It is also a natural laboratory for understanding the Earth itself. Formed by the subduction of the Pacific Plate under the Philippine Plate, the pit is a geological scar, a place where the Earth's crust bends and sinks into the mantle. This process creates strange phenomena. In 2019, researchers discovered deposits of sulfur and methane escaping from hydrothermal vents. These black smokers who spit out superheated fluids rich in minerals, these chimneys are home to entire ecosystems, where chemosynthetic bacteria serve as a food base for organisms such as giant tubeworms, which can reach 2 meters in length. But here's where it gets really mysterious. In 2023, an expedition detected magnetic anomalies at the bottom of the pit, suggesting the presence of unknown geological structures. Some researchers hypothesize that these anomalies could be related to magma pockets or mineral formations never observed elsewhere. What if the pit hid unknown resources, such as rare metals or unique chemical compounds.
This idea triggered a scientific race to map the region, but current technology still limits our explorations. The sounds of the abyss, an auditory mystery hookup, because here is a discovery that gives chills. In 1997, NOAA picked up a strange sound coming from the depths of the Pacific near the Mariana Trench, nicknamed the bloop. This signal was so powerful that it was detected by hydrophones thousands of kilometers away. Was it an iceberg that was fracturing, an unknown creature, seismic activity? Speculation is rife, but no definitive explanation has been found. More recently, in 2020, recordings revealed low, pulsating sounds described as underwater heartbeats. Some scientists believe that they could be related to tectonic movements, but others do not rule out a biological origin. Imagine a creature so massive that it could produce an audible sound thousands of kilometers away. These mysterious sounds fuel the imagination. The Mariana Trench is so vast and so little explored that it could harbor life forms still unknown. What if the bloop was the cry of a colossal creature lurking in the shadows? This idea, although speculative, reminds us how little we know about this abyss. Human relics, an unexpected pollution, but the mysteries of the Mariana Trench are not limited to biology or geology. In 2018, a shocking discovery shook the scientific community. Plastic debris was found at a depth of more than 10,000 meters. A plastic bag, food packaging, even a soda can were lying at the bottom of the Challenger Deep. This pollution, transported by the marine currents, proves that the human impact reaches even the most remote places on the planet. But that's not all. In 2022, an expedition discovered fragments of rusty metal, possibly from a shipwreck or abandoned equipment. These relics pose a disturbing question. What else have we left in the abyss? Even more intriguing, rumors are circulating about unidentified objects spotted during confidential expeditions. In 2019, billionaire Victor Vestevo, during his record dive into the pit, reported seeing unexplained artificial structures. Was it a piece of wreckage, a misinterpretation, or something more mysterious? Speculations about lost or even alien technologies, although unproven, ignite online discussions. The limits of exploration, a challenge for humankind. Do we know so little about the Mariana Trench? The answer lies in technological challenges. Submersibles capable of withstanding extreme pressure are rare and expensive. The Vescovo DSV limiting factor, used in 2019, is one of the few machines to have reached the Challenger Deep several times. But every dive is a risky bet. A single defect in the hull can lead to a catastrophe. In addition, the seabed is so vast that mapping the entire pit would be equivalent to exploring a new planet. However, technological advances are opening new doors. Autonomous underwater drones, equipped with high-resolution cameras and advanced sensors, are beginning to reveal unprecedented details. In 2024, an international team used state-of-the-art sonar to map a section of the pit, revealing underwater canyons and unknown mountains. These maps could guide future explorations, but they also highlight how this place remains a mystery, a call to the imagination. What is still hiding in the pit? So, what does the Mariana Trench have in store for us? Each dive brings its share of surprises, but also questions. Are there still unknown forms of life lurking in unexplored crevices, minerals that could revolutionize science, or maybe clues about the history of our planet trapped in the sediments of the abyss? One thing is certain, the Mariana Trench is a reminder of the immense unknown that remains on Earth. In conclusion, diving into the mysteries of the Mariana Trench is like opening a book whose pages are still blank. Bioluminescent creatures, strange sounds, geological anomalies, and unexpected human traces are just the beginning. Each discovery brings us closer to a greater truth, but it also reminds us that some riddles could remain unsolvable. So, the next time you look at the ocean, think about this hidden world where darkness reigns and secrets await, hidden in the depths. Are you ready to dive deeper?